Hey everyone, I want to do a review of a new bag I got. It's called the G4Free Tactical Waist Bag, which basically my wife says is a TFP, Tactical Fanny Pack, which she's kind of right. But anyway, I just want to do a review of it. I got on YouTube and I didn't really see a good video of it, especially when it was loaded out. So I'll go ahead and show you everything I have in here and all the ways it can be carried. We'll start with that. It can be carried as a waist bag. It's got a decent buckle on it. It's not one of the good ones, but it's decent. It also has Velcro back here. If you don't want to carry it as a waist bag, you fold these up, then you tuck them down inside that Velcro like this. Hold on there. Got a Mylar space blanket in there. But you'll tuck it in like this. Then you'll tuck it again. And you just, kind of difficult to do with one hand. Hey Xander, hold that.
This?
No, over here where my hand's at. Yeah, hold that open. Alright, so then you just tuck that in there. Still hard to do with holding the camera, but anyway, you get the idea. You'll tuck it in there, it'll be out of the way. And then it's got MOLLE attachment in the back. You can attach this to another bag. Let me see that backpack over there. Okay. So, like on the front of this bag here, you'd be able to take the MOLLE and attach it to this bag. Instead of carrying it as a waist bag, you can carry it as just like a day pack if you're carrying a normal rucksack or something like that. Alright, so that's two ways to carry it. You can carry it also just by your hand up here, and it also came with a shoulder strap, but I took that off because I know I'll never carry it as that. But to get into the bag, you pop these two buckles here, and then it's got a very it's got Velcro for your patches and all that too, up there and down here as well for all your logos or whatever you carry on your bags. Here's where I keep a lighter. It's easy to get to. You just pull your little snap button here, spring button, loosen it up. And then I thought it was pretty convenient to have this slot running through there to put a little axe through there, which I got this at the same time I got that bag. It's a 14-inch handle with a 1.5 pound head on it. And me and my father-in-law made this sheath tonight. It's made out of pigskin leather.
Help you?
Yeah. Watch out because it's very sharp. Pretty snug in there. But there's that. And I'll show you the sheath we made too. It's just two pieces of leather sewed in an L shape like that, and then on the back, and then just fold it over to snap. But that's all that is.
You want me to put it back on there?
No, I don't want you cutting the threads. We got to put rivets in it yet. Alright, so there's that, and then there's the loop that, I don't know if I'll be able to get this on camera or not, but there's the loop. So it's pretty good size loop. I mean, you could roll up maybe a small tarp or something and stick through that hole, I would think. Maybe like a 5x7 or something. But anyway, there's a little whistle I have on it, paracord bracelet, and a permanent match off one of the zippers, which I don't like that. It flops when I carry it on my back, so I'm probably going to put that inside somewhere. I didn't really want to put it inside in case it started leaking. It wasn't going to get all over the inside of the bag, but now I'm thinking that I might stick it in one of side pockets or something, because it has a rubber gasket on it, so I'm hoping that it won't leak. But, all right, we'll start with this pocket over here. In here I have a 5-hour energy drink, pink lemonade. And then I got this. I ordered this before I ordered both the bag and the axe, but it actually came after. And I got this off of Wish. Oh, by the way, the bag and the axe come off Amazon. Both together were $36. So not too bad. But I got this little pocket rocket stove off Wish. It's another order site. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm gonna go and get a Primos can and fire it up and see how well it does. But there's,
open it up.
yeah, you can go ahead and open it. And then over here we have just a compression wrap. To be honest with you, I really don't know why I have that in there. I just do.
Well, for medic stuff, if I like it, wrap around it.
Yeah, yeah. Sheffield multi-tool. I'm not going to pull that out. Everybody knows what those look like. So there's that. And then it's got a top pocket here at the very top. Let's see here. Oh, that's the big zipper. Let me find the zipper here. Here it is. Thank you. Okay. Alright, in here I have a compass, waterproof matches in a waterproof container. I have a ferro rod with steel striker, another Bic lighter, matches, then I have a magnesium block with another ferro rod and another striker with it's like a little saw blade. There you go, right there. It doesn't work very well, but in a pinch it would work. Close that back up so it don't fall out. And then also there's a ferro rod on the underneath side of these matches. It does work. I haven't used this one at all, I don't think. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe right there. But yeah, I haven't actually used it to start a fire. I just want to see if it would throw sparks. The other one, they got it down in there so far that you have to really shave that plastic off to even get to it. And then I had another one that it's just glued in there. So you start peeling back that glue, they just fall out. It's just something like to use in a pinch, I guess. But there's that. We'll go ahead and shut that back up.
You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. You got that stove open?
Yeah. You can try.
Alright. So here's that little stove set up, which I'm sure a lot of people have seen them. This is just a cheap version of it, but it's got the little feet that pivot in and out. But that's pretty much all it is. It was $9. That's it. Pretty cheap piece of kit. Whether it works or not, I'll get back to you on that. I'll use it and put a video out of it. And then it's got the main compartment, which I'm not really pleased with this zipper on the big one. It's got a big zipper, but it's really even with two hands. These corners right here are pretty rough to get that to zip around. I don't know if it's in the way it was sewn or not. It's awful tight right around in this area here. So, but in here I have coffee. I think that's all I have in here is my coffee, which I don't really drink a lot of coffee. Only when I go out in the woods and I stay overnight. That's the only time I drink coffee usually, or unless I'm going to cut firewood or something like that. But I got peanuts, pistachios, a couple pieces of dry pine. I think that's the wood it is. If not, feel free to correct me. I'll give you a close-up of it. Just something dry in case I go out and it's wet out there and I want to start a fire. I've got a couple pieces of dry wood I can start it with, at least get it going. And not only that, but it feathers really nice. And I'll show you that here in just a minute. And then I also have a plastic bottle of spring water. And then I don't know if I have anything in that pocket. Nope. And down in here I have a bandana, cotton bandana, good for making char cloth. And I had a tin around here somewhere. I think it's in my closet over there. I need to get it out, which I will do that right now so you can see it. I got this tin from a dog collar that my wife, here it is. My wife got these. They're Seresto dog collars. They're for flea collars. But I wanted to get the tin and use it to make char cloth. It's a good size. You can make a nice big piece of it. And it's pretty good size tin. I'm going to burn all that stuff off it and do it. So when I do that, I'll also make a video of me doing that. So you can see that. I mean, that whole hanker or bandana fit right inside that tin, and you'll be able to char the whole thing. I'm hoping. Another pocket. I knew there was another one. Here we go. It's up here. Okay, in here I have another emergency blanket. I have a pair of gloves. They are like, you probably can't see it in the video, but they're like rubberized coating shock absorbent gloves with a cut proof also. So they're not cut proof, I'm sorry, cut resistant. So they're pretty good gloves. Dual purpose there. Got some lights here. Flashlight works. Another flashlight here. This flashlight, it's a Bushnell. Let me find it here. Where's it at? Right here. Let's see if I can get it in. No, that's not it. There we go. Alright, that's the TRKR T25L. It is a very bright light. I mean, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it is pretty bright. It has 3 modes. It has the regular light, then it has a red light right there, and then it has a blood tracker. The blood tracker, if you were tracking blood in the snow or somewhere where there was no leaves on the ground, which if it was in snow you could see it obviously, it doesn't work. It doesn't. If there is anything dead on the ground, it will show orange just like the blood does. So it doesn't work very well. Even cornfields, a lot of the grass after the cornfield has been cropped out, everything turns to orange underneath the light. It's really hard to track the blood with it. So I do not recommend using this for a blood tracking light. So there's that. But as far as the flashlight goes, really good. And then I think that's it. Oh, here. This knife here. This knife actually come in a tactical stocking that my wife got me for Christmas, but this is what I'm going to use to feather that out. Xander, you want to hold the camera?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. I said it does. This knife is really sharp, so it just wants to peel it off. But anyway, there it goes. There it goes. But anyway, you can see that it feathers really good. And then we'll take a lighter, and they just go right up. Right up. So, I mean, it's some really, whatever kind of wood it is. I thought it was pine, but if it's not, whatever kind of wood it is, it goes up in flames really easy, and it feathers fairly decent. I'll get my Gerber out and see if it does a better job here on this side. Now, yeah, see, that does a much better job than that other one. This Gerber, I have a guy at work that sharpens this knife for me 2-3 times a week, and does an absolutely phenomenal job. I mean, it just, I don't know if it's the type of steel that it is, but it's a absolutely amazing knife, and I can't find another one like it. It's a rubberized handle. That was in another video I did of the Field Line tactical bag, but absolutely amazing knife. But you can see, I mean, it feathers out really good. I mean, but that's pretty much it for that bag. I mean, it holds a lot of gear in such a small little bag, and it's not uncomfortable to carry on your waist, which that is the plan, is to carry it on my waist and then have my tactical, my Field Line tactical on my back to carry my sleeping bag and my just drew a blank. I can't hardly think of a thing. My hammock. Yes, there it is. To carry my hammock, my sleeping bag, and my inflatable, self-inflating air pad. So, and I figure if all this is on my waist, I can even out the carry. I'll carry this on the front side of my waist, so that way it's in front of me and I can reach things that I need, especially the axe. I'd like to have that really handy to get in and out without having to take off my backpack or any of that. So there's the video. Tell me what you think about it, especially the bag. I was pretty excited to find this, considering I was looking at getting a Maxpedition Saber Cat, which was really quite a bit of money for what it is. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about Maxpedition. They do make great things, but it just seems like a lot of money for a waist bag, when I got this one for 20 bucks. And I know a lot of people say, well, it was made in China, it's a piece of junk, and that may be the case. I'm not saying that it's not. It may not even hold up, but I'll let you know.